आपण समस्त को कलिंग साहित्य महोत्सव आज द्वितीयार्धरे आपन को स्वागत करुच्ची मु देवी प्रसाद तेबे आज कार्यक्रम जहाँ रही भास्वती ऑफ सतानंद डिस्कवरी ऑफ डेसिमल सिस्टम तेबे यही विषय उपरे आज आम आलोकपात करवा आम पाखे उपस्थित अच्छा डॉक्टर सुधीर पंडा डॉक्टर ममता मिश्र वर्तमान मु अनुरोध करी आपण डॉक्टर सुरेश कुमार पात्र महोदय मु अनुरोध करुच्ची बर्तमान आपण आसिकी यही मंच ग्रहण करते एवं आज आम ही कार्यक्रम आरंभ करवा एवं आमर अन्यतम दुई जन अतिथि डॉक्टर के झा एवं कमलकांत दास खूब शीघ्र आपण सहित जोड़ी हेबे आपण को अनुरोध कि आपण आसन ग्रहण करंतु
Good afternoon to all of you. So this session will start about Bhaswati and Dr. Sudhira Panda, Madam Mishra and Dr. Das is there and I am Suresh Patra. So let us start this program. First I will go to Dr. Panda, Sudhira Panda. So Madam, ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ଭାସ୍ୱତୀଟା କ'ଣ?
Bhaswati is the text written by Satananda in 11th century, 1099 it has been written by Satananda, and significance of Bhaswati is in that text Satananda for the first time introduced decimal fraction, which for which India is proud, because in India the most significant contribution of India to world astronomy and mathematics is zero and decimal fraction, and zero has come from Aryabhati of Aryabhatta, whereas decimal fraction has come from Bhaswati of Satananda. That was
ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଜିରୋ ଆଉ ଡେସିମାଲ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଜିରୋ ତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ नो डाउट इवन डेसिमल सिस्टम इज ऑल्सो नो डाउट इट इज वर्ल्ड वाइज इम्पोर्टेंट वी कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग without going to decimal system.
Yeah.
Most of the things. So, are you sure? How did you know that it has come from Odisha and Satananda is from Odisha? There is no any decimal system before that?
It was not known because first it is Meghnad Saha who noticed that this whatever calculation has been made in Bhaswati of Satananda, that was the first step. In that way he wrote in his work that in Europe and in India decimal fraction came in 17th century. However, long before, around 600 years before, it has been introduced in Bhaswati of Satananda, but he didn't write that he is from Odisha, but the statement was there that from India one astronomer called Satananda who introduced decimal fraction, and according to that he named himself Satananda because revealing in 100. So those articles are also there with me.
Oh madam, ଏବେ ମୁଁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ୍ ମିଶ୍ରଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଯାଉଛି ଯେ ଏ ବହିଟା ମିଳୁଛି ତା ଅରିଜିନାଲ୍ ଅଛି ଏବେ ଆମ ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ନା ଆପଣ କେମିତି ଆପଣ ତ ଗୁଡ଼ାଏ ଡିଜିଟାଲାଇଜ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏ ବହି ବିଷୟରେ କେମିତି କେଉଁଠୁ ପାଇଲେ ତା ଅରିଜିନ୍?
So far the texts or manuscripts are concerned, we cannot say which one is original, which one is duplicate, or which one is a copy of copy. Because manuscripts cannot survive more than 700 years before. So Bhaswati was written in 11th century. We have, thousands of copies of Bhaswati are available in India, outside India. So, and they many where, even Bhaswati, Satananda has himself mentioned that he has written the text in Purushottama Kshetra admin in Puri. So those texts are available, those manuscripts are available all over world. But which one was written by Satananda we cannot say. That manuscript we may not get because that is auto copies are not available in most of the places. We do not get auto copies. Even 5% of manuscripts will not be available of auto copies. Auto copies mean the person who has written, who has composed the text, he himself has written. Of course, we have Siddhanta Darpana of Saman Chandrasekhar's auto copy is there, but that is very modern. Old copies it's impossible.
ଅରିଜିନାଲଟା ତ ମିଳିବନି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ବହି ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର କପି ତାଙ୍କ ବହିଟା ପୁଣି ତ ଆଉ ଜଣେ କପି
It's not in hundreds, it's in thousands. It's in thousands. That shows how popular the text was. How popular is the text was all over world, thousands of copies are available.
Yeah.
And on Satananda itself, I have got a document because we have documented the manuscripts from all over world. So on Satananda itself, there are more than 35 commentaries. Hardly in Odisha we will have one or two commentaries, but and then one or two commentaries are mostly mixed with Oriya. But Sanskrit commentaries all over world. What as for the survey of new catalogus catalogorum, in this survey, this is the survey report where Bhaswati takes place. From there, I collected. We have documented more than 35 commentaries. The commentaries now will right from Nepal to London. Commentaries are available.
Madam, Honor,
Show it that the what he wrote, that paper I have got, that is the practice of expressing fractions by means of decimal came later, both in India and Europe. In India, an astronomer who wrote the astronomical text treatise called Bhaswati in 1099 AD, called Satananda, revealing in hundreds, because he used to write fractions in hundreds. I mean 1 by 4 as 25th hundredths, 3 by 4th as 75th hundredths. In Europe, the expression of fraction by decimal came into fact about 17th. So that he only discovered that it is India.
କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଡେସିମାଲ ବି ବହୁତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ କିନ୍ତୁ ଜିରୋଟା ଯେମିତି ସମସ୍ତେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆର୍ଯ୍ୟଭଟ୍ଟ ଡିସ୍କଭର କରିଛନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ଡେସିମାଲ ସତାନନ୍ଦଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା ଏତେ ଆସୁନି
ନା ସେଟା କାହିଁକି ରହିଗଲା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଆଇଆଇଟି କାନପୁରରେ ଗୋଟେ ଥର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଇଏର ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଥିଲା କନଫରେନ୍ସ ସେମାନେ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କରୁଥିଲେ ଯେ decimal fraction has come from India, but from which text it is not yet known. That time I had not studied a lot, but I tried to give those things, that all documents and all, but they said you come with detailed study, then only we will discuss, because that time I was recently knew all those things. I had no enough study on that paper, how it has come like that. But now I can say that how he has introduced decimal system, decimal fraction in that text.
That is not.
Madam,
that is exactly. It is not that why people do not know, because C could not reveal. Who is C to reveal? That it belongs to Satan. It's our. We can say it is. I mean, we are not that advanced in research.
Such an important thing.
Such an important how it was hidden. That is exactly question of pathetic. Exactly. हमको बहुत दुख करियार कथा आमे ताको आखु आखि को आनी पारिनु सीए काई एको विंश शताब्दी रे एकविंश शताब्दी तमे कहि पारलानी बट nobody know Meghna after Meghna sir there no such work was done.
It is almost 1000 years ago he has written, and it is 1000 years it is hidden some.
No, not 1000.
No.
300 years probably, because in 17th century also we have commentaries on Bhaswati. And it is written in that in 1978 one text was there. I mean Bhaswati of Bhaswati Satananda Virachita Bhaswati, written by Matru Prasad Pandya, which was published from Chokham Bangladesh. That up to that time it was a textbook in Sadasiv Sanskrit University also. But they didn't know that it is the origin of decimal fraction. It was there, but nobody noticed that it is the origin. I mean, this text is the origin. That is ignored. But otherwise, it is there in here, and in 1408 AD, that Balabhadra Daivagya of Jumula region, Nepal, he made a commentary, and it is named as Balabodhini, and that book itself is the first mathematics book in India, in Nepal. So it was there, and people
are following.
People are following. Yes.
But somehow it happens so that his name may not come in there because
that name okay, but it is the origin of
contribution
was
sometimes what happens, for example, Einstein had discovered general theory of relativity. but we don't follow Einstein article. We follow some recent articles. So in that way, somebody sometimes after some time, so the origin will be somewhere too far. That's what it happens.
Sir, the text was very popular. That is why
That's what I'm telling. Text is popular. That practice is popular. That application is popular. But everything is popular. But somehow we forgot the original.
Original contribution. Significant contribution.
Big contribution, but we forgot the beginning.
That is the pity.
No,
That the Indians are ignorant of their own area. We do not know how much is there.
Before it was first published.
हाँ मैडम आउ कथा हाँ मु एबे जानबा चाहूची जे हम ऑडियंस भी जानबा चाहता है जे कोनोसी बॉडी गुटे ताको ओरिजिन जे कोनोसी टॉपिक आले गुटे ओरिजिन कोठो माने आसीला सेमते सतानंदकर जो भाषाती पूर्व आउ सेमते इंपोर्टेंट होई कोन थिला हम ओडिसा रे
सूर्य सिद्धांतर मॉडिफिकेशन ଆଉ କିଛି original work
ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମିଳି ନାହିଁ।
ହଁ
ଆମେ ଏବେ ସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିନୁ ଯେ ଆମର କେତେ ଥିଲା we have never searched even in India ଆମର ବାହାର ସବୁ ରହିଛି ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛୁ
हम से कथा का हम ऑडियंस भी जानबा चाहू
need to more survey need to survey have to document there are many things ଗୋଟେ କଥା କହି ଗୋଟେ एग्जांपल देबी ई जो पाई ଆମେ ସବୁ ଜାଣି ପାଇ ଆପଣ ପିଠାଗର ଆମେ
से पाई भी आर्यभट्ट
ଆରେ ଗୋଟେ ତାକୁ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ୍ କିଏ କଲା ଜ୍ୟେଷ୍ଠ ଦେବ କଲେ କୋଉଠି କେରଳ ସେଟା ସେ ମାଲୟାଲମରେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ପୋଥିଟା ସେ ପୋଥିଟା ମାଲୟାଲମରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ତାକୁ ସଂସ୍କୃତ କଲେ କି ପ୍ରଫେସର କେବି ଶର୍ମା ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆମର ଗୋଟେ ଫାଉଣ୍ଡେସନ ଟା ସେ ଗୋଟେ 100ଟା ମ୍ୟାଥମେଟିକାଲ ଟେକ୍ସଟ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେଟ୍ କରିଛି ଏଡିଟ୍ କରିଛି ଇଏ ଲୀଳାବତୀ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟା କର୍ମ ये जो ज्येष्ठ देवकर जोटा होती हमरो कोन कहत कहले जो कोन सेटा हमरो हैं
कैलकुलस
कैलकुलस जा कुआ होती ना बोटे नाम
गणित युक्ति भाषा
बोइटा ना इट इज रिटन इन मलयालम स्क्रिप्ट
Malayalam language also.
Malayalam language also. It has been translated into Sanskrit by Professor K. Sarma. Then 3 physics professors have, you know, if you have heard, I know Professor Siram, Professor M.D. Srinivas, and now Ram Subramanian Bombay IIT. They have given the English notation. They have proved there. One part is the mathematics, another is astronomy. 2 parts they have published. It is published by Hindustan Linkers, where he has given that this pi system was first introduced. So, unless we get that manuscript, it is in different script, in different language, even Odia. You have commented now on Satananda. Why it is written in Odia? So there are links. There are links. So,
which I have followed to write that.
yeah, first edition is coming with Odia. So,
now also I have completed one commentary, I should say, that with all these basic understanding, I wrote it and it is in press now. Bhaswati and Satanand of Odisha.
It is very good that you have brought this thing. And also, I had another question. See, Satanand ଯେମିତି ଅଛି ଏଇଟା ଆହୁରି ଗୁଡ଼ାଏ ଅଛି ଆମର ତା ନେକ୍ସଟ ପପୁଲାର ବୁକ୍ ସିଦ୍ଧାନ୍ତ ସେ ହୁଏସି ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ ବହିଟେ ଲେଖୁ ଆମେ ଭାବୁ ଯେ ଆଲିଅର ବହିରେ କିଛିଟା ଲାଗୁନା ଅଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଭାବେ ଯେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ବହିଟେ ଲେଖିବି ଯୋଉଟାକି ଅଲଗା ମାନଙ୍କୁ ସୁବିଧା ହେଇଯିବ ସେଥିରେ କିଛିଟା ମୋର କିଛିଟା ଲାଗୁନା ସେମିତି ସିଦ୍ଧାନ୍ତ ଦର୍ପଣ କ'ଣ କ'ଣଟା ଭାସ୍ୱତୀର ଚାଲୁଥିଲା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ହେଲା ଭାସ୍ୱତୀ ଉପରେ ବେସ୍ କରି ଆମ ବିରଜା ପାଞ୍ଜିଟା ହେଇଛି ତାପରେ ସିଦ୍ଧାନ୍ତ ଦର୍ପଣକୁ ବେସ୍ କରି ଆମର ଫଳିରତ୍ନ ପଞ୍ଜିକା ଆଗ ତ ଚାଲୁଥିଲା ରୀତିକାନ୍ତି ସବୁ ଚାଲୁଥିଲା
ବିରଜା ମାନେ ଭାସ୍ୱତୀ ଅନୁସାରେ ନାଇଁ ଏଇଆ ହେଇପାରେ ଗୋଟେ କାରଣ ହଉଛି ଯେ ପରବର୍ତ୍ତୀ ସମୟରେ ଆମର କେହି ଷ୍ଟ୍ରଙ୍ଗ ରାଜା କେହି ନଥିଲେ ଯେ କି ପାଟର୍ନେଜ ଦେବେ ଆଉ ତାପରେ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଅଧିକା ହେଇପାରେ ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ ଯାହା ଥିଲା 1000 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ ଭାସ୍ୱତୀରେ ଯାହା ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା ତା ଉପରେ ଆଉ ଏରର ଟର୍ମ କାହିଁକି ନା such whole universe is expanding or it is moving, it is not static. So everything, all parameters are changing. So time it is 800 back, 800 years.
Years back.
So within 800 years,
So
many
you
things
are
have
thinking,
been
so
changed.
question is that the answer, I think, I'm making it simple. So nothing is constant in the universe. Universe is expanding. So our solar system is also not in a particular place. It is somehow, it is some other places. They are not even galaxy, not even star, nothing is in the this. So in the due to this 800 years gap, so you are thinking that our parameters should be refitted. Refitted, you can say what
Yes.
type of refitted. Or you have to tune it.
Some
that's
error
so-
terms also.
it is not error, you can say.
Okay,
It is, at
some-
that time it was done, but now it is not matching.
Yes.
So you have to repeat.
That
At
much,
time it was
I think that much Siddhant in Saman Chandrasekhar did exactly. But he says he has not followed the Bhaswati of Satananda. He mostly followed Bhaskaracharya's
Siddhanta Siddhanta.
Siddhanta Siddhanta. He mentioned that in Siddhanta. But he always acknowledged the work of Bhaswati. From that only I got impressed that who is Bhaswati and what is Bhaswati and who is Satananda, like that. From when I was preparing that documentary film, I should say that I have a documentary film with Devaranjan, and it was nominated to International Science Film Festival in 2019. So that one, 2019. So while studying the Siddhanta Dharma, there only I come to know about Bhaswati of Satananda. Before that, I know you might have heard about this Satananda and Satansa from the same source, of course, from Professor L.K. Satyarthi in a coffee house discussion, I should say.
yes.
So from that only I knew that name and the contribution, but the text I come to know from Siddhanta.
सिद्धांत हाँ पठाणी सामंतଙ୍କର सिद्धांत दर्पणରେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼େ କନଫରେନ୍ସ ୱାର୍କସପ୍ ହେଇଛି ଇଭିନ୍ ଆମେ ଆଇଓପିରେ ବି ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଫିଜିକ୍ସରେ ବି ହେଇଛି ମୁଁ ଯେଉଁଥିରେ ମୁଁ ବି ଥିଲି ସେମିତି ଏମିତି ଭାସ୍ୱତୀ ଉପରେ କ'ଣ ହେବାର ଆପଣ କହିପାରିବେ କେଉଁଠି କ'ଣ ହେଉଛି?
ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମାନେ ଭାଇ ସିଦ୍ଧାନ୍ତ ଦର୍ପଣକୁ ଜାଣିବା ପରେ ମୁଁ ନେଟ୍ରେ ଦେଖିଛି ଆଉ ଯାଇକି ପୁରା ବର୍ଷାରେ ଛତା ଧରି ବୁଲିକି ଯୋଉ ରଘୁନନ୍ଦନ ଲାଇବ୍ରେରୀ, କେବାର ମଠ, ପୁରୀ ମା ମନ୍ଦିର, ସଦାଶିବ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ସବୁଆଡ଼େ ଖୋଜି ସେତେବେଳେ କିଛି ବି ନଥିଲା, ମାନେ କୌଣସି ସୋର୍ସ ମିଳିଲାନି। ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ମତେ ପ୍ରଫେସର ମହାପାତ୍ର ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ମହାପାତ୍ର କହିଲେ ଯେ ନାଇଁ ସେଟା ପଠାଣି ସାମନ୍ତ ପ୍ଲାନେଟୋରିୟମ ଲାଇବ୍ରେରୀରେ ଅଛି ଆସୁ। ମତେ ଲାଗୁଛି ଯେ ବୋଧେ ପିସି ନାୟକ ଆଣିଥିଲେ।
हाँ से देखिଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମଡେଲ ରୂପରେ
ସେଇଠୁ ମୁଁ ସେ ବହିଟା ପାଇଲି। ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ବହିଟା ବି ନଥିଲା। ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସଦାଶିବ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ଯାଇଥିଲି ସେଠି ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ କହିଲି ସିଏ ଜଣେ ଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ଯୋଉ ହେଡ୍ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟର, ସେ ମୁଁ କହିବା ଭିତରେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଗୋଟେ ଭାରତୀୟ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷ ଶାସ୍ତ୍ର ସେ ଇତିହାସ ପାଇଁ ଲୋକମଣି ଦହାଲ ଥିଲା। ସେ ତାକୁ ହଁ ଗୋଟେ ନାଁ ଅଛି ଭାସ୍ୱତୀ ଆଉ ସତାନନ୍ଦ, ମାନେ ଏତେ ଇଗ୍ନୋରାଣ୍ଟ, ମାନେ ଇଭେନ୍ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ didn't know who is Bhaswati because that time they have replaced another authors and then when they survey that they come to know that sometime in Sadasiv University college that time it was a textbook in Jyotish department, but later on they have changed, so nobody
ନା ଭାସ୍ୱତୀଟା ମୁଁ ବି ଶୁଣିଥିଲି ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଟେକ୍ସଟ ବୁକ୍ ଆପଣ ତା ବିଷୟରେ କିଛି କହିପାରିବେ? ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ବିଷୟରେ କହିପାରିବେ?
କେତେ କାମ ହେଇଥିଲା ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବି। ଏତେ ଟେକ୍ସଟ ଆମର ଆଷ୍ଟ୍ରୋନମିକାଲ ଟେକ୍ସଟ ବହୁତ ପପୁଲାର। ଆମର ଲୀଳାବତୀ ଉପରେ 65 କମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ଅଛି, 67 କମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା ଯୋଉ ଏକାଦଶ ଶତାବ୍ଦୀ ପରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଯେତେ ସବୁ କାମ ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଯାହା କାମ 11th ସେଞ୍ଚୁରୀ ପରେ 13, 12, 13, 14 ସେଞ୍ଚୁରୀରେ ଯଦି ଏତେ କମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ହେଇଛି ତେଣୁ ସେ ୱାନ୍ସ ଅପନ୍ ଏ ଟାଇମ୍ ଇଟ୍ ୱାଜ୍ ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ପପୁଲାର।
ଏଇଟା ତ ପପୁଲାର, नो डाउट।
ଆମେ ତାକୁ ଜାଣିପାରିଲୁ but the past 100 200 years we have ignored it.
ତାଙ୍କ discovery, no doubt, it is one of the greatest discovery from India, not only from Odisha. It is one of the greatest discovery
That's what we will not think that it is
Definitely.
Odisha or Kalinga or
That's what
something.
I'm telling.
Because it is a bigger zone.
So
So
it is
commentary
like-
was written in
It is
Nepal.
like pi, it is like 0, it is one another thing like in this similar similar. But pi and 0 are somehow it is
But highlighted.
well advertised.
Established.
Everybody knows. Everybody
has
knows.
come.
Everybody knows. If somebody even for a high school student could ask who has discovered pi, it has come from India. Who has discovered 0, it has come from India. But who has discovered decimal system? Nobody will tell. Nobody.
It's not popular.
So I think in this way, some more discussion, more workshop, more
It's
conference
all-
should be there.
It brings more responsibility to us.
So this
To bring out the-
I have to collect
It is
now.
from
it
Odisha.
is the duty of the intellectual, not only of this panelist, it is the responsibility of the intellectual to work more on
ନା ସେ ଆଉ କେତେ ଗୁଡ଼ାଏ ଅଛି ଯୋଉ କମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ତା ଦେହରୁ ଜଣେ କମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ମାଧବ ସେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଯେହେତୁ ସିଏ all the astronomers at that time they were while calculating the heavenly parameters or astronomical parameters they used to take the longitude of Ujjain whereas Satananda took the longitude of Puri itself.
So it
that
confirms
itself
that he
is
is
from
from Puri. He is from Puri. Otherwise, why he will take
and
the
that shows itself.
latitude
There must be a big discussion going on regarding his origin. Otherwise, why he will say that this itself shows that he is from Puri? Why that will come? Why that discussion will come to the picture? That is
if it is unanimous, then no need to discuss.
Discuss, yes.
Everybody is thinking.
there was some discussion that was going on, and somebody was trying to prove it with example. I mean, with strong evidence that since he is using the epoch of Puri, means he is from Puri. That will be easier for him to see what is the longitude from sunlight. He can measure what is the longitude and latitude.
So, madam, more I would question. You the question ଆମର ସିଦ୍ଧାନ୍ତ ଦର୍ପଣ it is the earth is the center, geocenter. But in modern science, it is the heliocenter. And sun is the center.
Another 5 minutes.
এটা কেমতি accurate ଦେଇପାରେ ଏବେ ଆମର
এটা রবির সেটারে সকল রবির মুভমেন্ট কହୁଛି মানে রবি আর্থ মুভমেন্ট করা হয় না রবি ইয়ে করা তার পজিশন আর মুভমেন্ট ক্যালকুলেশন নিয়েছে তাহলে সেটা রিলেটিভ মোশন সেটা হচ্ছে
ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ଆପଣ ତ ଗୁଡ଼ାଏ ଡିଜିଟାଲାଇଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି ଡିଜିଟାଲ ମାନୁସ୍କ୍ରିପ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ଆମେ
Digitized documentation
ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିଛି ଆପଣ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଛି ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସତାନନ୍ଦ ସେଟା କେତେ ଅଗ୍ରଗତି କରିଛି ଆଉ ଆପଣ ସେମିତି କ'ଣ ପ୍ରୋତ୍ସାହନ ପାଉଛନ୍ତି ନା ନାହିଁ କି ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଛି ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ପର୍ସନ ପାଇଁ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ଭେରି ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଯେମିତି କହିଲେ ଯେ ହୁ ଇଜ ସି ଟୁ tell that Satananda has discovered.
People are there. Most of the people they were exactly तो पूर्वରୁ ବହୁତ ବଡ଼ ବଡ଼ scholars of କାମ ସେମାନେ କହିବା କଥା. Only we see what is our responsibility.
ସେଟା କହୁଛି ସେ ମାନେ
Why should we put all the responsibility on her?
that is my question. That is my question. ଯେ ସେମିତି କ'ଣ ହେଇଛି କି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
Sir, I will say ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଆଶାବାଦୀ ହେବି ଯଦି ସତାନନ୍ଦ 300 ବର୍ଷ ଭିତରେ ଅବହେଳିତ ଥିଲେ ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଗକୁ ଆଣୁଛୁ ତ ସତାନନ୍ଦ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆଗକୁ ଆସିବ
300 ବର୍ଷ ନ ଲାଗୁ
300 ବର୍ଷ ଲାଗିବ ସେଟା ସତ କଥା ଯାହା ବି କରିଛି ପ୍ରକୃତରେ ମୁଁ ନିଜ କିଛି ଓକେ ଆମ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିର ସେଭିଂ ବା ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ଇଏ କରିକିରି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିର ସପୋର୍ଟରେ କରିଛି କିନ୍ତୁ କଥା ହଉଛି ତଥାପି ବି ହୋପଲେସ୍ ନୁହଁ କାହିଁକିନା ମୁଁ କହିବାକୁ ବସିବି କାହିଁକିନା ମୁଁ ସିନେମା କରଣି ନା ସିନେମା ଦେଖେ ସଚ ସାହସ ହେ ଜିସକେ मन में
ନାଇଁ ସେ ଜମାଟ କାମ
ନୁହେଁ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଆମେ ମଡର୍ନ ସାଇନ୍ସ କି जोटा डिस्कवरी गुड़ाक जोटा बिजनेस चली एवरीबॉडी विल कम टू सपोर्ट बहुत बहुत कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर बहुत गुड़े सपोर्ट
Institutes those who are there surviving with the English method, they don't accept our Indian system. So we need to bridge the gap.
it is the responsibility of the government
Every
and also responsibility of every
government has nothing to do. Unless you accept our Institute of Physics or university, unless university or Institute of Physics accept that it is true, it should be worked out. No government will come for help.
नहीं सर सुनो मो कहला माने मो घरे मो बापार फोटोटा करी
Okay.
when other people will take that photo it is my responsibility it is the responsibility of Odisha government it is the responsibility of the Indian government to prove that we have discovered the decimals
Sir, government
it
will work.
is responsibility to all of us
Sir, in every case, government needs a certificate.
And
If
same
you are applying for a project, they want a certificate. So that is why, unless you get a certificate, who is the authority? Either university or somebody.
एटा कोन आपन कोन वेस्ट टू हमने सर्टिफिकेट पाइबा
No.
वेस्ट टू हमने सर्टिफिकेट पाइबा
नहीं.
we have to forcefully tell that this is our discovery this is our thing
That's
this is our
That's why we are working at
we means we are including
Yeah,
our आपण कोन कहलो सो वेस्ट एटा देबो कि
unless
हमने सर हमें निजे हमें जेतबले वेस्ट संगे भी जाई काम करतु जे when we put our no when we put our idea they will tell it is Indian idea why should we support it
No, sir, first thing is now, you don't have,
so very up to
Sir. In India, everywhere, we need some proofs, evidences. Now, manuscripts are evidences. So the texts which are there, we have to make a copy, collect them, then I can say, these many manuscripts are there, these are the these are the commentaries. We have only documented, now we have to collect. If you collect some 50 manuscripts, we can
So
sell
we have to
them.
convince
Exactly.
On this Bhaswati, I have published in regional journals, national and international journals. And also as I told, I have that book is in press, which is another commentary I should say, with all simplifications and and I can claim that any person having knowledge of 10th standard mathematics can prepare her or his own horoscope and can know these Socratic and all these things. Anybody, and it is so. So transparent, easy to calculate, easy. That's what it is. So I hope once this book comes, it will be popular and it may draw attention of the government and state government. And
If the MBB publishes, it's not good for us. But the first edition will come.
But regarding this institute, I have tried. Some people said you write to governor, chief minister, president, but that didn't work actually. What is that? I don't know.
time will say
I will say here, I can say
we are
another statement.
we are hopeful.
Yes, we are.
We are hopeful.
And I can give another statement from movie that अगर इरादा नेक हो तो सारे कायनात से मिलाने में लग जाती है. So this is
At least
the
here 20 people you can know about Satanand and Bhaswati of Odisha. So this is the way we
No,
will
if
be able to
any
reach.
question, any of you from any question you want to know about Satanand, you can ask expert are here. Sir,
okay. Even
anything you want to add?
Sir, no question as such. The point is, if Vedic times we had Vedic mathematics,
Sir,
so and then all the fathers and mothers mathematics are there in the West. So why, despite being 1,000 years of book, 1,000 years,
almost.
So it's composition, exactly books may need in the manuscript form.
950 years, 950 years, 1,000 years is a long time. So like Ashoka becomes the big king great of the world, Harvada in India no one knows. But taking that example, why Satanand ji is Acharya Satanand, born and brought up and educated and trained and wrote in Jagannath Dham, is not known worldwide as the way he should have been known.
Yes, sir, that's what I am asking.
No, in the sense, is it something I'm talking about more malaise that exists in our ecosystem? That हमारा बंदा जो भी हो ना, हम बाहर देखेंगे पहले. We'll read literature, look at Shakespeare. We'll read science, we'll look at Einstein, and then go Galileo, then we'll go to Archimedes, and we'll go that direction. Because Lord Macaulay, what he did to us, that is what he has done to us. So whether it is science, philosophy, go back to Greece. जैसे उसके पीछे पहले कोई जानता नहीं था philosophy. Plato, Aristotle से पहले. नहीं, Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, before them, we didn't have people who talked about philosophy.
That is the question.
Now, how many years old the Upanishads are? They talked about philosophy or not? So no one, and interestingly, English literature people will ask, if you ask them, who is Kalidasa? He is Shakespeare of India. What the hell you are telling? When was Kalidas born and when is Shakespeare born? So that is the kind of comparison we have, because they are anyway on our, at a certain point of time, Europeans, when they were not.
Even if they are aware of this thing, why they will appreciate you? Why not themselves?
So that bigger malaise is,
We
thank
have
you.
to do
Mine was not a question, it's observation. Thank you so much. And this is one of the one session, among all our sessions, one of the sessions, which requires to be invested energy and time and talked about.
Yes, thank you.
And on behalf of Kalinga Literature Festival's team, as a volunteer and team member, I feel whatever you are doing, we are going to follow it up and take it up with the government at right time.
What's your name? Absolutely, and Mr. K.K. Dash what he said. Absolutely, I have no point to disagree with him. One thing what I am trying to say, why it is not popular and our things is ignored. One thing is, I think, lack of documentation.
No, documentation is there.
There in manuscript, no? Yes.
No, it is in.
वो सब करने के बाद मैंने decide किया लिख लो.
More than 100 years.
More than
It is
but-
a textbook in universities, and but the only thing is that they don't know that it is the original placement. So that's it. Otherwise,
thousand
this
years,
text
35
is
commentaries have been written.
and that was a first
That is that's what she is telling. Documentation now we have done. Before that there was nothing.
And one
She
more
didn't know
thing.
how many commentaries. Why so many
Suppose even if whatever you compile something you wrote, you orally tell. Initially it was oral things, no? Guru, I'm talking about philosophy, orally.
No, sir. It was, I mean, published text and all, everything is available.
Available. But he was talking about Upanishads and that period.
That period is different, but Satananda it is there. Everything, and there some 2006 I got the paper from Nepal.
But it was here and
This
there,
was
it
the
is this
Bhaswati was the
It
first
was there, but not systematically compiled.
No, we in the Odisha, we didn't take initiative. That's why it is somewhat ignored. But why I'm saying that Meghnad sir he wrote that somebody Satananda from Odisha. He didn't write Odisha, from India only. He didn't mention that he is from Odisha. So in that way, if somebody knows that he is Odisha, but because Aryabhatta is from Kerala, so Kerala School of Mathematics tried working on it. Some regional encouragement is not there. That's why it is.
That is an attitudinal problem
I
for
don't
us.
know. But
It's a Satananda patronage ପାଉଥିଲେ.
I think so. କାହିଁକି ନା ମାନେ ଯାଜପୁରରୁ ଏବେ ଯୋଉ ବିରଜା ପାଞ୍ଜି ଆସୁଛି ବିରଜା ପାଞ୍ଜିଟା ହଉଛି ସତାନନ୍ଦ ଭାସ୍ୱତୀ ଆଧାରରେ କରାହେଇଛି ଆଉ ଯାଜପୁରରେ ହଉଛି ହଁ ବିରଜା ପାଞ୍ଜି ଯାଜପୁରରୁ ଆସୁଛି ଆଉ ଇଏ ଯୋଉ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ହିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକୁ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କରେଇକି ଦେଖିଲେ he has come from he was in the period of Uday Kesari and Janmajay Kesari. So it was during the Kesari dynasty Satananda was there. So Jajpur, and since Jajpur at that time, Jajpur was the capital of.
Tosali was the capital that time, therefore he was linked that.
So this was
Yeah.
taken to Nepal. No?
So,
No, Nepal is went for study.
so he might have got patronage from the king, the contemporary. Otherwise, if text will not so popular, I mean, in North India, it is a saying that Grahane Bhaswati Dhanya. And another is that Malik Muhammad Zaisi of who wrote Padmavat, he wrote that Bhaswati or Pingala Patha Purana, Veda Meda Sobat Lagi that I read from that introduction of Mathur Prasad Pandey's.
No, no doubt,
So
no doubt
was-
in it.
it
It
was
was so
popular
popular,
in Northern
it was
India
so
and
popular,
important.
and because of some reason what we don't know, it was in between something it was.
Yeah.
It was.
It was purposefully, we have been depressed, we are made depressed. Like
No, we cannot say exactly what happened. The question is that no, what happened sometimes, some near past, near past. It was India was invaded by many.
That is what.
So probably we have lost.
There is no
See,
particular patronage.
Dakshasala was burning for 6 months. Library. So all many books were there. So we have lost in some.
Even after that, even after your independence, there is no
Now
particular
we are
patronage for Odisha.
So that's what I,
Even after
as
independence.
a volunteer of Kalinga, I request sir also, so he can help in this way to grow the.
Actually,
So now I got signal that our time is over, so we can. Actually, it is not a question of only 1 hour discussion. That's what he told. It is needed, even 1 day, 4 days, 3 days, even the whole discussion is needed actually. But sometimes we do.
ଆମେ ସଂସ୍କୃତ ଶବ୍ଦ ୟୁଜ୍ କରିବାକୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଟର୍ମ ସ୍ପିରିଚୁଆଲ ୱାର୍ଡଟାକେ ଆଇଟମ ମୋର ଫ୍ୟାଶନ
Also, English has overtaken everything. English has taken everything, all languages of India. Only English.
English has become also
It was really
Indian language.
It was really an engaging session. It was great listening to you all people too, sir. But due to time constraint, we need to move forward and end the session here. This is like a sincere apology to all this fellow, ma'am. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Now I would like to request Shri. I would like to request. Now,
say it out loud.
Is there.
Now I would like to invite Shri Naik. She is the Sahitya Academy Yuva Awadi to felicitate all our panel members. Please give a few round of applause. Please have a huge round of applause for all these members. तालियों की कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए.
Look this side, please.